You know, when the Germans brought down the Berlin Wall, America's determination helped wield the sledgehammers. And when the lone young Chinese man stood in front of those tanks in Tiananmen Square, America stood with him. And when Nelson Mandela smiled on election victory after all these years in prison, America celebrated too. We are still the lamp lighting the world, especially those who struggle. No matter in what labor camp they slave, no matter in what injustice they're trapped, they hear our call, they see our light, and they feel the pull of our freedom. They come here as I did, because they believe in us. They come because their hearts say to them, as mine did, if only I can get to America. You know, someone once wrote, there are those who say that freedom is nothing but a dream. They are right. It's the American dream. No matter the nationality, no matter the religion, no matter the ethnic background, America brings out the best in people. And as governor of the great state of California, I see the best in Americans every day. I see the best in Americans every day. Our police, our firefighters, our nurses, doctors and teachers, our parents. And what about the extraordinary men and women who have volunteered to fight for the United States of America? I have such great respect for them and their heroic families. Let me tell you about a sacrifice and the commitment that I have seen firsthand. In one of the military hospitals I visited, I met a young guy who was in bad shape. He lost a leg, he had a hole through his stomach, and his shoulder had been shot through, and the list goes on and on and on. I could tell that there was no way he could ever return to combat. But when I asked him, when do you think you get out of the hospital? He said to me, sir, in 3 weeks. And you know what he said to me then? He said he was going to get a new leg, and then he was going to get some therapy, and then he was going to go back to Iraq and fight alongside his buddies. And you know what he said to me then? You know what he said to me then? He said, Arnold, I'll be back. Well, ladies and gentlemen, America is back. Back from the attack on our homeland, back from the attack on our economy, and back from the attack on our way of life. We are back because of the perseverance, character and leadership of the 43rd President of the United States, George W. Bush. Fellow Americans, I want you to know that I believe with all my heart that America remains the great idea that inspires the world. It is a privilege to be born here. It is an honor to become a citizen here. It is a gift to raise your family here, to vote here, and to live here. Our President, George W. Bush, has worked hard to protect and preserve the American dream for all of us. And that's why I say, send him back to Washington for 4 more years. 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 4 more you, and God bless you all. Thank you.
So in a speech lasting 22 minutes, nearly 50 interruptions for applause, a speech that was very much a hymn to America, but one filled with praise for its president, Arnold Schwarzenegger, leaves the stage slowly but surely, having done his part to help re-elect a president with whom, on some issues, it is clear he does not agree. But from his speech tonight, it was clear on the main issues he seems to very much agree. We will shortly now hear from those who will introduce the First Lady of the